All right, sir. Welcome to another show of Hot Ones. This is your first time at the SAC office.
Yes.
So let me just introduce myself. My name is Sigri, and you are
I'm Dowd.
Dowd.
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you for joining us and volunteering to do this for us. I appreciate it. Are you nervous?
A little bit. Meaning a lot. Very much.
Awesome. It's all good. It's all good. So our basic idea is I'm going to ask you a question for every wing or samosa that we eat. And each one will get hotter and hotter progressively, but it's okay. I'm here to do it with you, so you're not alone on this.
Okay.
We do have yogurt and some water if we need it.
Perfect. I love the if. Let me just everybody's closer to me. Yes.
Absolutely. So without further ado, let's get started with the first sauce. This is called the classic one, hot sauce. It's by the vendor from Hot Ones.
Okay.
Try it out.
All right.
Not too bad?
It's already spicy. This is going to be fun.
All right.
For someone.
Before we do that. So, you joined us recently from Rutgers. Rutgers, New Brunswick?
Yep, about 3 years ago I came here. Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
How different in comparison would you say NJIT is, and what do you like about the NJIT?
Oh my geez. Okay. Well, Rutgers is ginormous. I mean, so the residential population was near 16,000 students,
right.
And I was responsible for a campus of about 5,000. So, just the student community, the size, the transportation around the university for different meetings and such was a lot different than here.
Yeah.
I love NJIT though. What I missed was the smaller community. It would be hard. Sometimes you can go a week without seeing someone that you really knew. Whereas here, it takes me 10 minutes to walk from one side of campus to the other because you see so many people.
Right.
And the students here are brilliant and they're really kind, and so y'all are still with me for some time.
Awesome. That's great.
Hopefully.
We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
Let's move on to the second one. I think you'll like this one really well.
This is the avocado.
This is called the Hippy Dippy Green. Yeah, it's got the avocado in there and kiwi hot sauce. Should be fun.
All right. Wings are good.
You're the director of Residence Life. What
sir.
would you say are some of the most difficult responsibilities as being the director of Residence Life?
Ooh, I think one of the hardest for me is trying to be everywhere at one time. We have 6 different communities, a lot of great students, a lot of great staff, a lot of great events at all times of the day. It's hard to kind of be everywhere at one time.
Right.
But overall, I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
My background's in social work and counseling, so for me, the things that make me really excited are those times where I can really help a student who's in some level of crisis or some level of concern and have that one-on-one interaction that makes any other aspect of the job that could be mundane or things you just don't want to do, all the more the better. But I absolutely love the job.
Awesome.
Absolutely love it. Yeah.
Let's move on to the third one. This might get a little bit spicy. How are you doing so far?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
So far, I'm like, wow, this is not that bad. Although this is going to be the one that starts, right?
This is called a patio potion.
Okay.
It's got some great food in it, so it's not too spicy, but it tastes really nice.
Okay.
Let's try it out.
All right, I'm ready.
So far, so good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too spicy yet. I'm waiting for it to hit me.
It'll get there.
Oh, great.
So,
okay.
We'll be fine.
Thank you. Okay.
So, I wanted to ask, I hear you've done some work with Spectrum and you're working with them. I wanted to know what your role is with them and how you're helping them.
Sure. So Spectrum, I just became their official advisor Monday.
Awesome.
This past Monday, so I'm really excited for the time ahead. I'm an out gay male, and I've been out at this campus, and actually anywhere I've been. And I've had time as president of the Spectrum back when I was an undergrad or graduate school and advised organizations since. So I'm eager to be able to support the community. Just in the past year, and a lot of support from Student Life has really helped make just the community, the LGBT community on campus more seen. There's more events, there's more programs, and that's really gratifying. So I'm excited to be able to continue that support for the organization because they're deserving of it, and I believe that other students will really benefit by their work as well. So I'm excited, and I have Ramon, who's the president, who is fantastic. He's a great student leader. I don't want him to graduate, but obviously he needs to. But I'm excited to be able to provide any support that they need, from programming to meetings, to meeting one-on-one, to helping them connect to some of the organizations in Greater Newark area.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Congratulations on the new role.
Thank you. So if there's any co-programming that you all want to do, let's chat. I'm happy to do so.
Let's do that soon.
Oh, okay.
let's move on to the fourth one here.
Okay.
This is called the Chiba Gold.
So far, so good.
Yeah. This is from Barbados. I think you might like this one too.
We'll see.
Nice.
Yes.
A little sweet.
Yes. I'm waiting for something to hit me. So far, I'm actually impressed with myself.
That's good. That's good. You're doing
Although
well.
this might be the line. We'll see what happens.
It's the halfway line, yeah. So I stalked your Twitter a little bit, and I noticed.
Oh my god, I haven't even logged onto my Twitter in
I
like.
realized, yeah. It still says you're part of Rutgers, so I'm a little offended by that.
Okay.
But
Okay.
the bigger part was it says you're a New England Patriots fan.
Yes.
So.
What are you about to say? Tread carefully.
Well, no, it's fine. I was gonna ask what made you follow that team and support them.
I'm from New England, so yeah, I'm from Connecticut, but right under Springfield, Massachusetts. So for me, growing up, my family, we all have very different interests, but football was the one thing that connected us all together. I'm also very competitive. I like a lot of smack talk. Patriots are clearly the best team, and so bragging rights are always wonderful.
Sure.
And so anytime that we can go up to see the games in Foxborough is my joy. There's not many things in life outside of Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, and Foxborough that make my soul just happy. So if you come into my office, you'll see Patriots things everywhere. A student who I had a conduct meeting the other day, in the middle of the conduct meeting, he was like, I love the Patriots. Tom Brady's the best quarterback ever. That was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
It worked. Yes. Okay. So that's, I'm a huge Patriots fan.
Right. Awesome. I'm a Steelers fan myself.
You're a what?
I'm a Steelers fan.
Okay.
Yeah, this was Steelers.
So now we're tied, total number of Super Bowls, 6 and 6.
Yeah, we're neck and neck.
Yes, we are.
We'll see how it
Maybe
goes
one
next
more
week.
year.
One more year.
Yes.
That's it.
Odds are on my side, though.
we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see how it pans out. All right, let's move on to the fifth sauce here. It's called the Los Calientes.
Okay.
It should be fun as well.
That should be fun. We'll see. That one's got a little bit more kick to it.
Yeah.
Not bad. So far, so good.
That's good. It's good. You're doing well.
I'm super proud of myself.
One year halfway there, we're fine. If you could choose a career besides what you're doing already, what would it be? What would your dream job be?
I used to, when I was younger, maybe not younger, like an adolescent, just starting to go to travel. I used to love going to different places within the U.S., staying at hotels, kind of dining hospitality things. I would love to, as like a second career, do like dining and hospitality. I like management, I like people, I like going places, so in some way, shape, or form, how cool would it be to go and review this new hotel or this show or this spa? I mean, I couldn't go wrong with that. Or hot wings. Yes, that would be number one. Hotels number two. But that would be amazing. Who wouldn't want to be pampered and be able to review different things, especially if they don't have to pay for it.
Absolutely, yeah, that's the best part.
Yes,
Yeah,
I would love it. That could be international. I went overseas for the first time ever last summer. I had never left the U.S. before, so I was very excited to travel around, and now I got the bug.
I hear you. It's fun traveling, yeah. I'm trying to do that soon too. I've never been to California, so it'll be my first time after graduation going there soon.
Nice.
See how it goes, yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to the sixth one here.
All right.
I can never.
So now we're at the halfway point.
We're past the halfway point. You've
Okay.
made it so far. It's pretty good. So this is
Tingles.
yeah. You feel a little bit in your lips.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Nothing bad.
So I can never pronounce the name of this one. If you want to give it a shot, it's all you.
Is it Adobo Loco Hawaiian? Oh, the bottom part.
Yeah.
Chloe Kid, Hawaiian, and ghost pepper sauce. Ghost pepper. That sounds a little scary. Open, pour, feel it, repeat. That's what it says on it. Okay. Hot, only for pros. All right, I'm ready.
I think we're there. I think we're
Okay.
close right now. So we
Okay.
can pass the halfway.
Okay.
Let's try it. Not bad.
No, a little.
A little bit.
This isn't bad though. This isn't bad.
Tastes nice.
This is probably my favorite so far.
So, our next segment is called Explain That.
Oh my god, I already see the video.
I
Oh
did
my
a little bit
goodness.
of digging.
Oh
on Instagram,
no.
And I was curious if you have a story about this particular.
Oh my goodness.
Just show it to the camera and see what's going on here.
Oh my goodness.
So is there anything you can tell us about this?
Yes.
particular?
Okay. So the picture that you're looking at. So me and the Patriots hoodie, because that's
of course
always appropriate, whatever season we're at. So that is my best friend, and who's going to marry me in a couple months, my fiance, and then my best friend's husband, and then my cousin, who's my best woman, and her husband flew out from Texas. Half of my family's in Texas, half are in Connecticut. Right. And so they had never gone to the High Line in New York City. Wow. So we took them to the High Line and just kind of popped around, and right on the High Line was this exhibit. And I don't know if that was temporary or if it's still there now, but it is a fake man in underwear. Fake. Yeah, that's not a real person. Wow. That would have been a more interesting story. Right. No, we had to wait in line to take a photo with that person. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, there were lots of photos with it, and I'm glad that was the only one that was fine. But that was an art exhibit. I'm going to go with arts, because I don't know why else it would be there.
Sure, absolutely.
Yes.
I would not be able to tell that was a fake person, just by looking at the image.
Right,
That's pretty good.
I don't know. Yeah, there's only 2 comments, too, and I don't know why.
Yeah, from 2 years ago. That's awesome.
Kind of makes me nervous that you went through that, because I don't ever police. Okay.
Let's move on to the next one here.
Okay.
This is called the garlic reaper sauce.
There's a lot of sauce on this one.
I apologize. I think you'll enjoy the taste. It's actually really nice.
Okay.
The garlic reaper sauce. If you like garlic, it's amazing.
Let me see what the lot of sauce. Okay. Okay.
Not bad, not bad.
Ooh. Ooh.
Good, okay?
That's a spicy sauce.
A little bit.
That's a
little bit. So
it's funny, if you don't talk, it's not as bad.
My next question is, since you've had the experience of working with Rutgers and NJIT, what would you say, what kind of changes would you want to see at NJIT to help improve the campus?
It's hard to. That's a hard one. Wait, what was the question? Was about improving NJIT?
What kind of changes would you want to see at NJIT on campus?
Well, part of it I think is in play right now, which is I'm going to put this away. I want it right now. But we're going to put that one away right this second. Part of it's already in place right now, which is just the facility improvements. Right. There are so many desires of students to be able to do things, whether to recreate, to hang out together, academic things, and I don't think the spaces have always been there for the students. So, wow, it's hotter and hotter. So I'm kicked in. So I'm excited for when the field is there, so that students actually come out and support one another in terms of another sport on campus. As a res lifer, selfishly, it would be fantastic for students in Redwood Cypress to be able to walk across the hall or right outside and just kind of support their peers. That would be great to be able to have more green space, to be able to be outside. You know, the WEC is certainly there, which is fantastic. So I think more resources for students are going to be great. And I think the outside components are huge as a way to start.
Right. Awesome.
That's what you're going to get right now because I'm focused on.
Absolutely, no, that's pretty good. So this next one is called the Big Fat Epic 708 series. Let's try this out. You're doing well. You're doing well. Haven't touched your yogurt yet. We're fine.
We're getting low in the water.
I'll get you more water.
Yeah, I'm looking at your cup already.
You can have mine.
I'm gonna.
Okay, my nose is starting to cry now. So, my next question is, you teach freshman seminars really well. Do you enjoy teaching freshman seminars? And if you could choose a different subject to teach your students, what would it be?
I love freshman first year seminar. Yeah. So at Rutgers, actually at Hofstra where I was before, Rutgers, I taught first year seminar. At Rutgers, I did it every single year I was there. Right. Here, I've done it twice now. My first year instructing, I had a class that was a non-LC class, so I had a myriad of people of different majors, right. Which is fun. I get to learn a lot, especially in my second year here. That's really hot too. But the second one, I had the BMEs, and it was really great because I learned even more from them. Everybody who had, I had asked, like, what is it you want to do? And they said, I want to design prosthetics, I want to do this. And I said, right. Where does that come from? And they almost all had a story that resonated with some sort of personal information. Yeah. And it was nice to get to know students outside of the normal way. Yeah. If I could, and I will be doing it again every year with a first year seminar. With anything I want to teach, social work. Social work was my first major. It's still my passion, and right. Talking with incoming students or other students about how to support others, whether to give them referrals or anything like that would be fantastic.
Awesome. Yeah. I wish I could take that class.
Which one?
If I was graduating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds really fun. All right.
All right. Can we refill up on the?
Sure. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, actually, I have my water. I'm not doing much.
All right. You're showing off. That's
all
what that.
No.
Showing off.
I'll take the yogurt. I'll get a little bit if I start on the yogurt.
I'm sorry.
I'll try the yogurt. Does that feel a little bit now?
Okay.
Getting a little weaker.
Okay. That makes me scared. If you were going for the yogurt now before this one.
Oh. So
this is the one that's going to be at the event next week?
This is the one that will be at the event, yes. People will be able to try it out for themselves, all the students. It's called the Hellfire. It's really good, actually.
Yes, this is again the one with the skeleton and the sickle.
Yes.
And fearing the Carolina Reaper. Yes, this should not be bad.
Okay. I
don't want to.
So, other than the facilities and all the changes that you just mentioned, do you have any significant plans for Reslife as far as promoting NJIT Pride goes?
Do I have any plans for Residence Life? What was the last part?
For promoting NJIT Pride, possibly, for the school spirit.
I wanted. So we used to have the Highlander Games, which we paused for a little bit of time. I think just take a step back and figure out how we're going to re-image it so we get more people to be involved. But I love that kind of concept where you have hall versus hall, especially new in the semester when students don't really know each other. How great is it for people who don't know each other well to be able to have this us against them kind of deal where they have some camaraderie and some pride in what they did. So focusing, I think, more on those programs that really instill a sense of pride per hall through programs, I think would be great. I would also like to focus on some like hall swag. What are some things that could be, Greek Village specific or Oak specific that kind of make them feel like they're connected to one another. And I think every single year I'm trying to look at the resources our department has not had or needs to be updated. I'm constantly investing monies to make sure that the different mechanisms that we have are more current. We still have a long way to go, but I'm just trying to do one step at a time and really hearing what the student issues are. Good thing about, I think, being very outgoing is that as I get to meet with students, I ask them, good, bad, the ugly, what's happening here? And anytime that people say things of concern, you file that away, and anytime you can make some sort of strides to meet those issues, you do the best you can. And also surrounding myself with some great staff, and we'll be hiring some new staff next year as well, some full-time staff, which is going to be even more exciting.
I bet.
Yes.
All right, I'm crying already.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. You're doing pretty well.
We're doing very well.
You're doing
very well. Very well. A lot of stiffness and stuff.
All right, so for the last one here, it's tradition to add a little bit more because it's called the last dab. Now, you don't have to if you don't want to. I think I'm still crying, so would you want to add a little more?
I want to do whatever it is that I need to do to win this.
Just one last dab.
Wait, was there already a dab on there? Oh, there it is. Oh, it blended in. You're tricky. That's what it is.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. That one was a lot.
And we
Okay, last one.
Last one.
That's a lot. That's a real lot.
So, if you could give one piece of advice to all the students on campus, what would it be?
When is this event next week?
Next week, Tuesday.
Go to this event next week on Tuesday. It'll be a great time. You can support SAC.
Thank you.
Best piece of advice I can give to NJIT students: support one another in whatever that means to you. If someone is not doing as well as you think they are, lend them a hand, lend support. If you feel like someone can benefit by the wisdom that you have, offer to share it. Lend a hand. I mean, we're one community here, and so we're all individuals, but at the end of the day, we're all Highlanders, and so support each other so we can all be successful.
That's awesome. Well, you've gone through all 10 of these.
Oh my God.
You're doing much better than I am. I'm crying already.
No tears.
No tears,
No beads of sweat.
So it's time for your plug. You've got 1 camera, 2 camera, 3 camera. What would you want to say to the world? What's coming up for Res Life, and what would you announce for yourself?
Oh my God, Spring Recess is coming up for Residence Life. Get excited for Spring Recess. Take some time to enjoy some time away. That gives us some time to enjoy some less busy time as well as administrators. But you all work so hard. Enjoy the time that you have just to exhale and relax the best you can.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And this is it. You've gone through all of it.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now I'm going to go a little down with yogurt.
Very good.